welcome to the channel. This is Dr. Selva Kumar and I have secured a rank of 849 in this NEET PG 2022. We, a group of 3, have done our school in the same school and done our MBBS in the same private medical college in Tamil Nadu and have secured a good rank in this NEET PG 2022. We are here to share our experiences during the past 1 year. Can a private medical college student can secure a good rank in NEET PG? Obviously, you will be knowing the answer by now. We all 3 studied in the same private medical college and have secured a good rank in NEET PG. I will not say it's a very easy task, but it's not impossible. Consistent hard work and smart work can lead to a good rank. Most of my study materials are from Narrow. For anatomy, I used from Dr. Ashwani Kumar sir's videos. For pathology, I used Dr. Vandana Puri ma'am. For forensic medicine, I used Dr. Mahendran sir's. For SPM, I used Dr. Murugan sir's videos, which is from ADR Plexus. For ophthalmology, I used Dr. Rajaratna ma'am's videos. For radiology, I followed Dr. Zainab Vora ma'am. For medicine, I have done it from multiple sources. For example, CNS and RS, I have done it from Dr. Rakesh Naik sir. For endocrine and renal, I have done it from Dr. Deepak Marwa sir. For CVS, I have done it from Dr. Dilip Kumar. For rheumatology, especially vasculitis, I have done it from Dr. Karthik, which is in this channel, Medicine Sketchified. Resources, you can use any resources which you are comfortable with, but make sure you stick to that resource till the end. Don't change the resources in the middle. How I completed my portions during my course of 1 year. I used to make a rough schedule since we didn't have a perfect date during which the exam will be happening, which is I think which is the case also during this year. So you have to make sure that the exam will be commencing in January, and you have to make a rough schedule about in 4 months I have to complete every notes, in 2 months I have to complete 1 revision, in next 1 month I have to complete next revision. Make it possible by making small schedules during a course of 1 week. Importance of GT. According to me, GTs are the most important tool for your preparation. Just attempting your GTs is of no use. After every GT, you should be making down how many silly mistakes you are making and how many questions are from your notes which you are made mistake. You have to make sure you avoid this mistake or reduce this mistake in the subsequent GTs. These are the questions which you should concentrate on. The difficult questions or new questions which every people tend to get wrong, you need not to concentrate much because it will not bring down your rank in any way. I used to note down all the wrong questions of all 19 subjects in a table, and which helped me to analyze which subject I am getting maximum number of questions wrong in every GT. For example, I thought I was strong in OBG, but while seeing the table of incorrect questions, I was getting a consistent number of wrong questions in every GT in Ops and Gyne, and I made my Ops and Gyne a strong subject after revising it on more. During the evening hours, I would be reviewing my GT questions, about 20 to 30 questions every day. I used to take my GT every once in 15 days, which was very suitable for me, and used to review 20 to 30 questions, and I used to complete my review of my full GT during the course of 8 to 10 days. Initially, during my first GT, I have got around only 88 corrects, but during my last NEET mock, I have got a correct of 168, and during my NEET PG 2022, in the main exam, I got a correct of 162 questions, and I have skipped totally 4 questions. You have to reduce your silly mistakes, which can be done only by solving as many MCQs as possible. We, a group of 3 students, used to do daily 50 MCQs of previous year questions using custom module during the afternoon session where we feel sleepy. We have done this for about 2 to 3 months consistently, and it has reduced a great number of silly mistakes which are being repeatedly asked in NEET PG 2022. So also, I will be doing my MCQs on topics which I am weak in. For example, if I weak in CVS pharmacology, I will be completing my CVS modules in pharmacology fully. Actually, I didn't complete my entire Q bank. I completed only about 50% of the Q bank. When I am feeling down, which often happens every 1 to 10 to 15 days, I used to study very less. But I will make sure I will be studying something in that day. I will not leave that day completely free. I used to call my friends, talk about something else, talk about how they feel, how we are going to crack it. We'll be talking something fun about something. I will be watching some YouTube videos, or I will be watching some movies. And this is how I came to overcome those days. And I will be determined to start my next day a very fresh day. And I used to watch some motivational videos. This is I used to overcome my low days during my NEET PG preparation. I think these things happens to every aspirants, even the toppers. Everyone undergoes during these things. So don't think it's you only are affecting by these low days. I think it's very common for everyone who are studying for consistently for 1 year, which is not very easy task. Dr. Ganesh, Dr. Mugund and myself would be discussing, as I said, discussing daily about 50 questions. During those time, we will be making some mnemonics, some crazy mnemonics which we have made throughout our preparation, and all three of us didn't have any egos, like something like if I share this notes or if I share this mnemonics, he may get a good rank or good marks. We didn't have any types of selfishness within us. We used to share whatever we had, whatever notes we made, whatever mnemonics we made, we have to share with it among ourselves. I strongly believe that since we have studied together during the course of 1 year, all three of us are able to get a good rank in this NEET PG. I used to get up at 7 to 7:30 every day during my course of NEET PG preparation. Sometimes I would be getting up at 8, 8:30, sometimes even 9, but I will make sure I will study maximum hours of the day. My study hours would be about 7 to 8 hours. I couldn't concentrate more than 8 hours. After getting up in the morning, I'd be studying pharmacology for one hour or 1.5 hours, which is my weakest subject. So I used to study it for daily morning 1 hour, which I done it for about 3 to 4 months. 4 months. After that, I would be studying my subjects which I made scheduled for that day. I will be trying to study till evening. I will be taking many breaks according to my convenience in between, and I used to study and solve questions regarding the topic. After during the evening hours, I will be so much saturated with the stuff I have studied during the day. So I used to I used to review my GTs about 10 to 20 questions during the evening hours. And I used to go to my bed or sleep at about 10 to 10:30, and I used to continue my schedule. Many days I couldn't study, I couldn't get up in the expected time. It would bring me down, but I would make sure to study something during the day. If we can do 3 revision, I think it's enough. If we can do more than 3, it's good. For revision, I followed a special technique. First revision, I have revised all the entire 19 subjects. After this, I divide my subjects into weak and strong subjects based on my GTs and revised only weak subjects frequently. For example, I was strong in physiology and I have revised only 1 time, and I have reviewed it once before my final exam. But biochemistry, which I am weak in, I have revised it more than 3 times. To do in the last 10 to 15 days, I had kept around 15 days for my final review, which is very, very important, because you would be forgetting many easy topics if you didn't revise. I made sure I revised almost about 16 to 17 subjects, almost every subject, at least important topic in each subjects during my last 15 days. I used to see a quick glance of everything, and I have made some important volatile topics, that is 28 notebook, and I studied my first aid during my last 15 days. Not completely, I used to see some volatile stuff from important tables which I marked before, which I made some notes of in the first aid. Similarly, I used to see previous year questions during my last 15 days. Then it will be so much, you couldn't complete everything during the last 15 days, but you have to try to complete as much as possible. If you are weak in some subject, example, I was weak in anatomy and biochemistry, I tried to complete the entire subject during the last 15 days. I am strong in some subject, for example, I am strong in physiology, SPM, community medicine. I used to had a simple glance of those topics and note down the volatile topics and read them. The day before exam, I just want to tell you my experience, how I failed in my INICET due to severe anxiety about the exam. During my November INICET 2021, I didn't have much hopes for the exam, so I didn't have any anxiety, and I just gone and gave the exam just like that, and my rank came out to be 1080. So I was so much motivated due to that rank, and I was studying consistently for next in ESET, I used to solve every previous year question. I was so much thorough in the PYQ and ESET topics. But during the day before ESET, I couldn't sleep due to my anxiety, which took a toll, very much toll on my next day performance. I slept only for 2 hours, 2 to 3 hours during the day before ESET, and during the exam I felt very sleepy. I couldn't recall my many familiar questions, familiar topics. I used to take much more time than as usual, and I made lot of silly mistakes, and my rank dropped down to 3500. So I made sure I should not be making this mistake during the NEET, which is our main target. So on the last day before exam, I studied only till 2 o'clock, afternoon 2 o'clock. After that, I kept all my notes and books away from me, and I used to watch TV or some movies from YouTube videos. Mostly I will be watching some comedy channels in the television till the night, and I try to sleep, and I slept for about 5 to 6 hours. And morning I was so much fresh, and I could attend most of the questions and avoid some. I made silly mistake though, but I didn't make so much silly mistake like in ESET, which gave me a rank during this NEET. I strongly believe if you have some anxiety trait, or if you have anxiety before your vivas or something like that, if you are experienced beforehand, please don't read after afternoon of the previous day exam. Just relax, just do something else. Even if you read something and if you think it will be coming for the exam, you will be making a lot more silly mistake than for that one questions you are going to read during that half day. So just relax, see some shows, see some TVs, go somewhere, and enjoy that last half day, and you can surely crack the exam. I have secured a rank of 35K in the last NEET PG 2021. I too had so many thoughts and uncertainty whether I could crack this NEET or not. But when the results came, I understood that if you have done your consistent hard work and smart work during the course of your preparation, you could surely crack the exam. All the best. Do well.